So obviously I'm a business coach and I interact with a lot of business owners, but I'm also a business owner. And, I get the question a lot is like, what is the purpose of a business coach? What exactly does a business coach do? And so I guess if I really was to break it down, because a lot of people say, does everybody need a business coach? I honestly, it's pretty obvious. I'm going to say yes. But there's businesses out there, business owners out there that probably shouldn't have one because they won't benefit from it. And I'll kind of explain a little bit about who wouldn't benefit from business coaching. And it's pretty self-explanatory. So first thing, if you're a business owner and you do not like to focus, if you like to shoot off into the air and try different things all the time and not measure it and not test to see if you're actually getting results, chances are you're probably not going to be a good fit for business coaching. Second area is education. If you're the type of business owner that looks at education as a nuisance, doesn't set aside time to prioritize learning, doesn't want to improve as far as, themselves, blames, makes excuses, lives in denial for, how hard everything is, but doesn't actually do anything to learn anything. When it comes to the education side of things, you're probably not a fit for coaching. When you look at accountability, business owners, they don't have accountability. The only accountability comes from bankruptcy or, the pain of not doing the things that they need to do. So often that's how they run their business, is they wait for the pain, and then, once the pain hits, then they do something about it. They're not proactive, they're reactive. They don't want accountability. Their accountability is just do what I want, whenever I want. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, it does work for some people. But if you're like that, you're probably not a fit for coaching. Systems. So a big part of what we do as coaches, we systemize, prioritize, strategic planning. We try to get to a state where we're working on things that are important. We start often in the area of important and urgent, and then we work to just being in the important realm of the time quadrant. If you're the type of person that doesn't really like systems, doesn't want to sit down and put in systems, doesn't see value in systems, doesn't see value in processes, thinks a system is based on, whatever they need to do for the day. If you're like that and you don't want systems and you don't want to have an improved way to measure your business success, you're not going to like coaching and probably not a fit for coaching. And then the last I would say is that if you're the type of person that runs your business on a gut feeling, just in general on feelings, if you're running your business on feelings, I feel like this is working, I feel like that is working. If you are the type of person that is doing that and you absolutely don't want to do anything about that, you enjoy that, you're not going to be a fit for coaching. We aim to get results as business coaches. We're results oriented. In fact, we guarantee results. We can't guarantee results if we don't measure and understand where we are and where we're going. So that would make you a fit for coaching. So those are kind of the key areas, but one big one is growth mindset, fixed mindset. Growth mindset people will do phenomenal in coaching because they're always willing to learn, grow, and become the best version of themselves. But a larger portion of the population is a fixed mindset. And if you're the type of person that is in a fixed state, that you think your answers are better than everybody else's, and that's how you run your life and your business, chances are you will hate coaching. So that's what I would say. If you're looking for coaching and you want to know what the benefits are, reverse all of that, because that is exactly what we do. We get you clear focus on direction. We create the ideal business in our foundation. So we break it down. What would be ideal? You know what's not ideal. So what would be ideal? And then we go straight after it. And we think about what would be the learning that we need to do, and when do you want to have that by? And our goal becomes your goal. The best part about a business coach is we literally benefit from your success. We fail if you fail and give up, right? And so we are there every step of the way, guiding. When you have pain, we have pain. There's just so much value in that. Having somebody in your corner that only wins when you do, that's ideal. And then accountability, we're accountable to you. We're accountable to your success. You're accountable to your own success. So the accountability isn't to us, it's to your own success. You tell us what you want in business. You tell us what your ideal business is, and we'll just keep you working and becoming the person you need to become in order to get it. That's really what we do. And then we got some amazing systems. We've been in business for over 30 years. We've documented every system that works and put them at the top of the pile. We've got a roadmap of strategies and systems and, technology to help us track everything that we're doing and testing and measuring. We test and measure each week to make sure that you're getting results. And if we need to change or if there's something in our strategies that need to change, we know because we measure it, we test it. So those are the reverse. And if you're interested, one thing to consider is we don't know if business coaching is going to work for everybody. I mean, it will if you're open-minded and growth-minded. But the one thing I would say is that before you start coaching, I would never work for a company that wouldn't let us try it first, because it's a long-term journey. It's not like you're going to do business coaching for 2 weeks and then you're going to be, on your way to success. It's probably going to be year, maybe 2 years, some 5 years, depending on how many businesses you're going to be operating in your life. So try it out. Like, we offer a 2-week free coaching session, and we meet up with you multiple times in the 2 weeks. And we actually give you a real live sessions to see what coaching could do for you. And if at the end of it, you decided that it's not for you, it doesn't work for you, great. We don't want to work with people that don't think it's going to work, because it won't. And we have to decide if you're the right person to work with us. It's no different. It's a pretty, intimate relationship. It's almost like partnership is what we'd call it. It's very, we get right into the details, personal. It's very personal. So I think that's a big part of it is, you got to try it out. So try out 2 weeks of free coaching. Then you'll know if you love it. Then you'll know if you don't love it. But you have very little to lose and very good opportunity to gain. And I promise you, the one guarantee I'll tell you right now is that you wouldn't waste your time if you spent 2 weeks with us and went through the process of what it would be like, just the questions we would ask you and the thoughts that it would provoke for you and all the learnings that you would learn in 2 weeks would be worth just testing it out. But don't do it if you don't want to. Talk to you soon.